Welcome back, everybody, to the world's worst fishing. I'm Chris Jones. This is little Landon here, and we're walking up to Hobby Lobby. So I get asked a lot of questions about, can you make lures, soft plastic baits, using hobby store materials? So, you know, hobby store glitter, pigments, colors. I've kind of stayed away from it because they usually don't hold up under heat, but I've never actually tried it. So today we're gonna do the Hobby Lobby challenge and see if we can make decent baits using pigments and glitters from the craft store. So here we go. Okay, now just need to find our way through here, huh? Yeah, I tell you, this is a bait maker's paradise. Here's the Loctite Gel for your eyes. Hot glue guns, you can do a lot of things with that. You know, some of this stuff you can mend baits back together with. Hot glue guns again. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of look around. This is actually, I have been here before. This is where I got my modeling clay, but I'm not super familiar, you know, so I mean, here's some acrylic paint. I'm not sure what that's used for, but like I said, we're gonna look around some more, see what we can find. Yeah, real quick, if you're wanting to sculpt a few baits out of clay, this is what I've gotten right here. This is Sculpty oven bake clay. And you have this huge block here for only $15. That's really not bad. Here is our find number one here. Pearl X powdered pigments. So these are mica powders or something thereof. $25 for this huge sample pack. It's not bad. Here's some Alumilite. What is this? Resin. Yeah, it's not bad. Lots of cool things here, actually. So we're going to pick up some of these powders probably, and then see how they do with the bait making. Here are some larger sizes. $6 for, what is that, 21 grams. I might just pick up this little sampler here. Not sure yet. So I decided just to start with just this blue and purple here, because I'm wanting to get quite a few different things and I don't want to blow 25 bucks just on powders. So yeah, okay, here's some scents. Yeah, you know, you can use all of these on your plastics here. You know, just add it to the bags once the plastics are packaged. And you can have mango scented baits. Let's see here, I can't really, oh, baby powder. Ugh, rose, apple, cucumber. Yeah, all the fish favorites, huh? So this is really interesting here. Colored sand. I wonder if I could use this like salt as a sinking additive. Is that silly, buddy? Yeah. Colored sand. You know what? We're gonna get one of these. Let's go with, you know what? I kind of like this green right here. We're gonna go with that. No, not a good choice. Should I go with the other green? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, here's the glitter room, the goodie room. So you've seen me probably make some lures before with some rhinestones in it. I wonder if they have any of that here. So far I'm just seeing sequins. So here are the flakes. So here's some big stuff. This is the 0.125. That's massive. Okay, here's some hologram glitter. I'm sure that's gonna completely die as soon as it hits. The temp. But we're gonna pick some of these out and then we'll meet you right back. So this is kind of neat. Those are just blue flakes. It's like blue foil. So we have some like green color shifting chameleon stuff. This little green, and then just some regular 0.035 or however they size this. It looks like the medium black flake right there. So yeah, we're gonna keep looking around and see what else we can do here. And this is kind of good to see. So over here in the airbrush section, they have some small containers. So if you source some materials that aren't already bottled or packaged, you can get some little containers here for it. Little airbrush kits if you're into that. And a few more molding supplies here. So, you know, they have a little bit of this kind of thing here. Yeah, there's a tiny amount of silicone. So definitely some things you can pick up here. So over here with the mold stuff, they have some Alumilite dyes. So we're gonna pick up a few of these as our liquid colors because I don't want to use actual paints made for an airbrush. So, yeah, you like those, buddy? Yeah, so these are dyes, so they'll probably bleed. So you just want to... Oh, okay, buddy. Guys, look at the size of this reptile eye. Whoa. I don't have a bait that big, but these really bad, cheap eyes, I do. Look at that. What size are those? Those are 10 millimeter. I need something a little smaller. Yeah, let me get some 7s here. Yeah, y'all ready to see some baits with those bad boys? Actually, you know what? I got something better. Multicolor. Shoot. Multicolor 7s. Well, they have eyelashes on them. Y'all ain't ready. All right, I think we're gonna call this a day here at Hobby Lobby. So we will meet you guys back in the fish cave sometime later today. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the fish cave. So here's what we have. We got out of there for about $43. We have our colored sand. We're gonna try that on some stick worms to see if it makes them sink like you would normally see from a salted bait. We have this kind of green hologram glitter. I don't expect that to do very well, but who knows. We have a few of these dye pigments here, blue translucent dye. So I tried to find some sort of liquid pigment that wouldn't react bad with the plastic. You know, you probably can't just put paint in plastisol. I wouldn't imagine. So we have our powders here. These actually look pretty good, so I'm confident those will do fine. A few more flakes, and then we have the worst eyes you've ever seen on a bait. So we're gonna run a few of these little small ribbed baits at some point and put those eyes on it. So we're gonna go ahead and measure out some plastic. We're making mostly worms, so we're gonna be using dead on plastic worm blend. And we're gonna kind of use a little bit of everything and see how this stuff does. We're gonna see how it holds up to temperature. If the glitter bleeds, if the pigments bleed out, if it discolors easy, if the glitter just folds up, you know, just the stuff, you know, I mean, we're just gonna kind of look for the quality controls that you would want from your normal materials. Okay, here we go. Alumilite blue translucent dye. I have no idea how this is gonna react. So, fingers, golly. Okay, it did not blow up. I'm gonna have to cut this tip. All right, well, oh yeah, there we go. All right, so it says that it's translucent, so it shouldn't be too thick. Oh, okay, that's, wow. That is super blue. Okay, that's very thick, actually. Alrighty, well, have you ever seen a blue that dark? That's, okay, well, this is very new to me. We're hardly gonna see any flake at all, but it's time to flake this stuff up. So we're gonna use some of this kind of greenish color shift. There's actually a lot of color in that. And hopefully this doesn't just completely die. Who knows, it could be awesome flake. That is still yet to be seen. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. Look at that, you guys. Tell you what, I might remake this again, but just use a lot less blue because I really like that blue. It's very rich, and I'm tickled that it looks this good, to be honest. Okay, here we go. This looks like it's gonna look good. So I really hope that it does. And that flake still has the shine to it. It has not curled up. It still looks holographic. There's like a chameleon color shift effect to it. And I'll tell you what, if I just found some decent color shift flake, I'm pretty excited about that. Now, I don't know how this stuff will hold up on reheat. I just popped it back in for a few more seconds just to get it, you know, hot again. But that's really not bad. So the real test is, once I heat this back up, does the glitter still look good? Okay, everybody. So just reheated this up, got it really hot, and the glitter still looks surprisingly good. So we're just going to kind of use the rest of this to pour a few worms. We have a guest on today's show. A Big Bird is going to be in the shop. What's up, man?
What's up, what's up?
Just pouring some baits, you know.
You know what you're doing?
Oh, God, no.
Clearly, you do not know what you're doing.
Look at what you made me do.
Oh, yeah.
on camera.
You blame me.
Why you gotta be messing me up like that?
Learn how to pour.
Hey, so today's video, I went to Hobby Lobby and bought all this stuff to see if it will work in baits. You know, cheap glitter and, you know, pigments and stuff. It's
We can just save money and buy it at 3 times the price of Hobby Lobby.
right.
Let's see how you on.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the worst pouring I've ever done on here. That's what happens when Big Bird gets around me. Everything just kind of goes down the tubes. Okay, everybody, quick drum roll. Let's see how our baits did. Dude, come look at this. This is blue translucent aluminite dye, or Alumilite, and there's no brand. It's just glitter. Oh, this is Hobby Lobby brand. Okay, Hobby Lobby color shifting flake, and I would totally guess that those were made with the real materials that we always use. Nothing wrong with this. Look at this. Wow. What do you think, man? Those look good. Those look real good.
Yeah.
It's almost June buggish.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And like I said in the store, here's our first kind of downtick to doing this. I said that it would bleed, and you can see how blue the water is now. Well, hopefully the camera's picking that up, but the water is literally blue. It looks like toilet water when they have those things in it. What are those things called? You know, they like stain your toilet water.
I know what you're talking about. I have no idea what
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but you can use this in your toilet. But no, seriously, because it's a dye, it is going to bleed. All right, let's try some of this powder here. I think it's going to do quite well. We're not going to use a whole lot of it, but I mean, this looks like mica powder, so I think it's going to be just fine. We're going to make some stick worms, and let's go ahead and get this stirred in here. See what we're dealing with. All right. So we're going to add some of that. Okie dokie. And then we're going to add our green sinking sand. Okay. Here's where we're going to get a little out there. So we're just going to hopefully this doesn't have a lot of moisture, else it'll just bubble up. Okay, I think we're safe. Okay. Sinking sand. Let's this is gonna like turn it aqua color. Yeah, look at that, man. That's not half bad. Oh yeah, that's real green. Okay. What do you guys think? I mean, that looks like something a fish would eat, right? I think so. All right, stand back, Ying. We're going to shoot some sinking sand stick worms with Hobby Lobby glitter and mica powder. Here we go. Ooh, that sand is gritty in that injector. It's like, oh, yeah, folks, that feels a little different than your normal bait salt. Oh, man, that's gritty. I think it's gonna work though. Okay, let's look at our sand sticks here. Well, they look decent. Actually, they don't look bad. They got a nice droop to them. Yeah, here, get one. All right, let's see how they sink. Straight to the bottom. Look at this. Boom. Yeah, you can anchor your boat with that. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah, those don't.
Those, I mean, those look fine to me. One side, we're gonna use this purple stuff, purple powder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a lot.
The other side, we're going with yellow.
That's a lot of perp. The other side, we're gonna Use no, you don't have any faith in me.
I don't have faith in you. I was thinking purple and yellow.
We're gonna do the blue and this yellow bleeding stuff because I'm trying to use a little bit of everything. Okay, so just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, and then one of these we're gonna add some of the other flakes to. Okay. Here's the little hologram flake that I don't have a lot of faith in, but I should actually, because everything else has worked really well. All right, we've used a little bit of everything, right? Yeah, I think we've covered at least a little bit of everything. We're gonna use more of that. Okay. All right, we're gonna mix these up, pour some swim baits. All right, here we go. We're just gonna sloppily, I'm sure, pour a few of these. And these are gonna get those really awesome eyeballs that I was telling you about or showing you earlier at the Hobby Lobby. Yeah. Man, the divider cup can even make this look good. Okay. And just so you guys are aware, we're taking these fishing right after we're done filming in the shop today. So get ready for some bass action. Okay.
All right, folks.
Big Bird is gonna attempt to pour with the divider cup. So try to get it in there evenly. And all right, now vibrate your wrist, give it a little action. No? Okay, make sure it fills all the way up. You got a little ways to go.
Can't really see what I'm doing with you blocking me.
That's it, you just gotta feel it.
Gotta feel it.
All right, that's good. On to the next one. Ooh.
Oh, getting sloppy.
Dude, I'm in love with this color.
I'm telling you, it's called Wild Thornberries from the hit show in the 90s on Nickelodeon, because it looks like the Pop-Tarts from back in the day, folks.
This is my new color, y'all. I'm gonna like you're gonna have to pay big bucks for this. Just kidding. Yeah, this looks good, man. I'm happy with your pouring.
You shouldn't be.
You're already as good as I am. What do you guys think? That's hot, huh? Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, guys, we're down here at a secret pond in the middle of this public park, so nobody knows about it. Here are our baits that we made. Brandon has a camera. So I'm just gonna grab one of these ribbon tails, one of the blue ones, okay? And I'm just gonna put it on this Texas rig here. I got them scented up with some garlic, and I'm ready to go. All right, all we need is a fish, man. Just one. Know what I'm saying? Make sure your drag is kind of set. There are some donkeys in here, man. Shocked here. Here, watch out.
Hey, your stuff goes to the left a lot farther than you want it to go.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring heavy weights because it's shallow and there's mud on the bottom.
I did see some as soon as we came out here, like
Ooh,
across
what
there.
the hell was that?
Let's take a look.
Oh!
Oh, he's off.
Oh, that was him!
Yeah. I'll trade a fish for some barbecue. Trade a fish for a fish right now.
All right, well, this pond sucks and I hope it goes dry.
Me too. You know,
Did you get any bites?
I caught like 12. Only 9 were keepers. Big one got away.
No. What actually happened? No bites?
No bites. No nothing.
Yeah, I had that little bite, like the third cast, and I'm not gonna lie, there wasn't much to that fish. It was tiny, but it would have been a fish. So, you know what? I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. Want me to call you tomorrow, or are you busy?
You can call me. Dang, it's backlash.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day, early Sunday morning. We're gonna try to catch some fish. Off to a great start. Okay guys, we are trying another spot. So the last spot I was at is in a neighborhood called Golden Eagle. It's where I grew up. And that spot is pretty money. There were fish chasing brim all around me. I had 3 bites, hooked 2 fish, all off camera. I need to get better at getting bites on camera, but my battery life kind of sucks. So I need to get like another GoPro setup that I can wear on my body. But so we've actually gotten some bites and had opportunities, but it's really frustrating when you don't catch any of those. So we're at another spot and we're gonna see how it goes. Guys, it has been a lot of work for that. However, look at what it was caught on. The Hobby Lobby blue and color shifting flake 7-inch ribbon tail. There it is. Challenge complete, yeah? Let's try and get another one. And of course, so that fish that I just caught, I had just missed 2 casts before that. So of course, now that I start rolling the camera, I don't get any bites. You know, I'm trying to get the actual hook set on film, and of course now they're not going to do it. All right, well that was a lot of work for not a lot of fish, but I'm glad we got one. It feels good, especially after hours of fishing and multiple failed hook sets. Yeah, that was a lot of effort. And some of you might be wondering, Chris, why didn't you just take your bass boat out? You know, I have a fully functional nitro bass boat sitting behind my house that's ready to go. I knew I wasn't going to have time today. We didn't go to church this morning because my wife wasn't feeling all that well. So I knew that was kind of my opportunity to sneak out for a few hours. And there were just too many things on my plate later today. I was going to get back up with Big Bird, but that's not going to work. So yeah, you know, I've been at it for about 4 hours now this morning. Technically, I guess I could have taken my boat somewhere, but you know, that's just a lot of effort for only 4 hours of fishing. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sort of a different video, but I wanted to kind of test out the hobby store, craft store materials, and I gotta say I'm very impressed. These baits look as good as anything made with the regular materials. The colors are bright, vivid. The flake did well. I didn't do a whole lot of reheating. So I'm still not quite sold on the flake. You know, the big test with glitter is how well can it hold up to reheat. So, but I did reheat a few times, and so far so good. So if you're considering picking up some stuff from your craft store, or probably even some of the glitters at Walmart, give it a try. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And that was kind of the point of the video, was to kind of answer some questions that I get and have a little fun doing it and try to get a fish. So all in all, video was a success for me. Please shoot me some comments down below. Let me know how you thought the stuff did. Let me know which baits were your favorite. And I'm starving, so I'm gonna get some lunch. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you next time.